Hello everyone, this is Ma'am Neri once again and welcome to our personal development session. And for today's topic, we have personal development, which is Module 6, Knowing Yourself Through the Help of Others. Do you want to know more about yourself? If yes, that's nice. In this module, you will try to evaluate your own development through the help of others. Your peers, parents, siblings, friends, teachers, and community leaders will help you to become the new version of yourself. But in order for you to become the new version of yourself, you have to accept the reality that you are not alone in molding yourself. You have different level or degree of relationship with them, right? Now, why is it that they are part of you? You will see later on the answers why those people have a great impact on you. Shall we start now? Are you excited? Great. Let's begin the journey. For this module, the learning objective is for you to be able to evaluate your own development through the help of significant people such as peers, parents, siblings, friends, teachers, and community leaders around you. Now, here are some vocabulary lists that you need to be aware of. So we have first introspection. When we speak of introspection, it is an examination of one's self and acknowledgement of the movements within. We also have compassionate. It means having or showing compassion. Then expectation is the art or state of expecting. Let's now go to our pretest. Direction. Read and understand carefully the statement. Write them on your journal. Then you're going to put yes if the statement is a fact. Put no if the statement is fake. Ready? Okay, number 1. Telling the truth will set you free. Number 2. People are basically good and here to help each other. Number 3. By nature, man is good. Number 4. It's hard to communicate with people whose opinions and backgrounds are different from your own. And then number 5. Not everyone you can please. Congratulations! You've completed the self-awareness pretest. Let's go further. Are you ready? Great! So in the development of a human person, it is very important to take note that the purpose of our existence is to be with someone who will give meaning and color into our life. You have your friends, peers, family, siblings, parents, teachers, and community leaders, right? Do you believe in the saying that tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are? If yes, shall we begin? Ask one of your peers whether through text, call, or visit. Ask him or her, if you know me well, can you describe how am I to you? And then you're going to write your answer on the blank provided. Friends can be your same age or classmates. You may ask them via email, text, call, or visit. And then ask him or her, am I your friend? How am I being a friend? Then, of course, you're going to write your answer or the response of your friends to your journal. So for your siblings, you will ask your siblings the question, can you tell me how am I as your brother or sister? And then again, you're going to write your response on the space provided or into your journal. Parents are your shield and provider. Now here, you're going to ask whether your father or your mother this question. Am I worthy to be called your son or daughter? Why am I worthy? And then of course, again, you're going to write your answer in your journal. Here, you're going to ask your teacher, can you describe me by using adjectives? And then write here what your teacher responded. The community leaders are the one leading the community to have peaceful and good citizens. In your barangay, you have your barangay officials such as barangay captain, kagawad, tanod. Since that you are in senior high school, you may ask the help of your parents. You may ask them in behalf of you. Can you help the community or what can you contribute to the community in order for you to become who you are? Then you're going to write your answer on the space provided or in your journal. Okay, so after doing the learning activity one, let's proceed to the processing question. Okay, so number one question is, did you notice some similarities in the way they described you? What are these? Number two, what are the positive things they said about you? Are there any negative remarks from them? Are there answers that surprised you? Enumerate them. Number three, now that you've learned how others see you, do you think there are some things that you should make to improve yourself? What are these and why? Hey learner, are you okay? Or are you upset because of the answers of your peers, friends, siblings, parents, teachers, and community leaders? Now it's okay because no one is perfect. Now let's now go to learning activity 2, which is Johari Window. Now in this second activity, which is connected of course in the first activity, we will dig more on knowing yourself in a different way. Are you familiar of Johari Window? Well, actually, when it comes to self-awareness, we usually do the Johari Window because it makes us aware of what is known and what is unknown to us through the help of other people also. Now, below are the meanings of this window, and you're going to write these into your journal. Of course, follow the direction and enjoy answering them. It is necessary to improve self-awareness and personal development among individuals when they are in a group. The Johari window model is a convenient method used to achieve this task of understanding and enhancing communication between the members in a group. American psychologists Joseph Loft and Harry Ingham developed this model in 1955. The idea was derived as the offshoot of the group dynamics in the University of California and was later improved by Joseph Loft. The name Johari came from joining their first names. This model is also denoted as feedback or disclosure model of self-awareness. Now, the Johari window model is used to enhance the individual's perception on others. This model is based on two ideas. Trust can be acquired by revealing information about you to others and learning yourselves from their feedbacks. Each person is represented by the Johari model through four quadrants or window pane. Each four quadrants or window panes signifies personal information, feelings, motivation, and whether that information is known or unknown to oneself or others in four viewpoints. Now, the method of conveying and accepting feedback is interpreted in this model. A Johari is represented as a common window with four panes. Two of these panes represent self on the other to represent the part unknown to self but to others. The information transfers from one pane to the other as the result of mutual trust, which can be achieved through socializing and the feedback got from other members of the group. So we have four quadrants. We have the open or free area, the blind area, the hidden area, and the unknown area. So for the first quadrant, we have the open or self arena or self area. So what this is, what is known by the person about him or herself and is also known by others. So this is also called the open area, the open self, free area, free self, or the arena. Okay, here the information about the person, his attitudes, behaviors, emotions, feelings, skills, and views will be known by the person as well as by the others. So this is mainly the area where all the communications occur, and the larger the arena becomes, the more effectual and dynamic the relationship will be. Okay, so feedback solicitation is a process which occurs by understanding and listening to the feedback from other people. So meaning to say that in order for us to be able to know more about ourselves so that we can have this free or open area, feedback solicitation is essential, meaning that you need to ask other people their opinions about yourself, di ba? Kasi what you may perceive may not be to what they perceive in you. So para match yung actual and ideal self which we have discussed before, we need also the perception of others. Okay? So through this, the open area can be increased horizontally, decreasing the blind spot. Now, the size of the arena can also be increased downwards, and thus by reducing the hidden and unknown areas through revealing one's feelings to other people. So you need to disclose more yourself to others so that we can attain the open or the free area. Okay? Again, this is known to you and known to others, such as, for example, your name, your favorites, okay, your birthday, and the likes. Then we also have the blind self or the blind spot. So information about yourselves that others know in a group but you will be unaware of. Okay? So meaning to say, ito yung mga alam ng ibang tao ukol sa iyo pero hindi mo siya alam. Okay? You are unaware of it. Others may interpret yourselves differently than you expect. Now, the blind spot is reduced for an efficient communication through seeking feedback from others. Okay? So again, blind area is what is unknown by the person about himself or herself, but which others know. This is also called the blind area or blind spot or blind self. Okay? So ang kailangan naman natin dito sa blind area is to get feedback or to seek feedback from others. Okay, just like what we did in learning activity 1. Now we go to the hidden area. This is what the person knows about him or herself that others do not know. This is called the hidden area, hidden self, the avoided area, avoided self, or the facade. These are information that is known to you but will be kept unknown from others. So meaning to say, ito yung mga informasyon na alam mo pero itinatago mo sa iba. Kung baga, ito yung mga sekreto na eksekreto mo na ayaw mong malaman ng ibang tao, even your significant others. So this can be any personal information which you feel reluctant to reveal, di ba? So hesitant ka na ipaalam sa kanila. This includes your feelings, your past experiences, fears, secrets, as I've said a while ago. So we keep some of our feelings and emotions as private as it affects the relationships, and thus the hidden area must be reduced by moving the information to the open areas. Ayan. So, totoo naman talaga to, di ba? Kasi may mga information tayo talaga na ayaw natin na ipaalam talaga sa iba. So, ang tawag doon sa self na yon ay ang iyong hidden self or hidden area. Now, for you to be able, to make it public, I think you need to accept yourself and your past experiences or your feelings so that this hidden area will be disclosed and brought up. Now we have also the unknown area. The unknown area is what is known by the person about himself or herself and is also unknown by others. Kaya tinatawag din po ito na unknown self. Okay? So the information which are unaware to yourselves as well as others. So this include information, feelings, capabilities, talents, which are hidden. Okay, so this can be due to traumatic past experiences or events which can be unknown for a lifetime. Now the person will be unaware till he discovers his hidden qualities and capabilities or through observation of others. Now open communication is also an effective way to decrease the unknown area and thus to communicate effectively. That's it. We have the Johari window. This is one way of knowing yourself, of being self-aware. So we have again the open or free area, we have the blind area, the hidden area, and the unknown area. So it's important that you be conscious or aware of your feelings, your thoughts, and behavior. And this can be done through disclosure. This can be done through feedbacking, okay? So that the hidden, the unknown, and the blind area will be an open area, okay? So you will attain self-awareness, and then also from there you will have metacognition. Now, after I have discussed the Johari window, now you are going to fill in the Johari window, each quadrant, based on what I have discussed a while ago. Now, after filling that, you're going to answer these questions. Number one, after filling the Johari's window, what were you surprised by? Then number two, what can you do to reduce your blind spot or your facade and move those traits into your arena? And then number three, how can you apply what you have learned about you and how others view you to improve yourself? Now, evaluating one's own development is connected with self-introspection. Introspection is something from within. Now, according to a good writer who gave the definition of introspection, he says, introspection is an examination of one's self and acknowledgement of the movements within. Self-examination allows us to improve and become passionate to others. Likewise, one's own development through the help of others is very significant. Now, the outside forces will help you a lot, especially the responses on your question on activity 1. Especially the Johari Windows activity, it brought out everything. Through that activity, the hidden agenda from you, which you do not know and you only know, will arise. Thus, evaluating their answers will come to the point that you need others. According to the Johari's window, there is an open area, blind area, hidden area, and unknown area. All of these areas will help to know the better person. Hence, people around you will help in evaluating yourself. Those questions that you have given are a great help in assessing who you are. For example, one of them answered, "You are very boastful." Now, on that judgment, you can say to yourself, so they thought of me as a boastful person. You can already change it by looking to yourself and say, I have to change. Thus, your development as a person will lead you to a better person. So, ang sinasabi po dito ay for us to be able to know ourselves, we need to introspect. Okay? We need to examine our feelings, our emotions. Also need the help of others in self-examination because it is through knowing the responses of the people around us or the perception of the people around us that we become a better version of who we are. Sometimes kasi conceited ang tao. So, para may room for improvement naman, kailangan talaga niya na malaman kung ano rin ang pananaw ng ibang tao sa kanya. Kasi sabi nga, ang self ay meron tinatawag na unknown. So, itong unknown area na ito ay malaman mo, you need to get the opinion of other people. So, that's it. Now that you have learned evaluating your own development through the help of others, now being the one, can you prove to yourself that you can handle everything, especially when you are being judged by someone, either the judgment is good or not? Then you're going to write some things which have you already done and give at least two of it. Let's now proceed to post-test. Okay, so the direction is read the statements and beside each statement put whether it is OA or the open area, BA or blind area, HA hidden area or UA or the unknown area. Number 1, Claude is good in English. He is a public speaker. Number 2, Odette knows the secret of you, but others do not. Number 3, the information that is known to you, but unknown to others. Number 4, this area is certain information on your personality. It is known to others, but that information is not known to you. Number 5, the information is unknown to you as well as to other people. Number 6, Carrie discovered her talent until she was able to sing. Number 7, Esmeralda had a great life still. That's why many of her enemies were afraid of her. Number 8, Lila is a good marksman for late game, but others hate her. Number 9, others say Lancelot is good as an assassin, but for him, he's not. And then number 10, Goshen has the ability to conquer all, but he is being underestimated by his opponents. Okay, so we are now done with all the activities in this module. Let us now go to your assignment. So again, you're going to write your assignment in your journal and answer this. As an adult, make a list of the people in your life who genuinely support you and whom you can genuinely trust.